Alright, this is a first ever SPJ fly tutorial. We're going to do a woolly booger, a black woolly booger bead head. I've already put the bead on, and I did about 14 or 15 wraps of lead wire on there to help it sink down. Next, you want to take your marabou and you get out a good chunk of marabou for the tail, about like that. I like to measure it by holding it up right here with pinch between my fingers right at the eye of the hook, and it shouldn't be, your tail shouldn't be any longer than the hook shank itself. And then you take it and tie that in. Clip off this excess. And then tie it down. Next, you take your hackle. Pick a nice long hackle. About like yay. Rip the fuzzy stuff off the end. Then you take the hackle, pinch the tip between your fingers like that, and then pull it down. Right here is where we're going to tie it in. You tie it in. There's a shiny side and a dull side. You tie it in shiny side down. Couple of wraps. Clip that off. Then you take your marabou or your chenille. Tie your chenille in. Wrap your thread all the way to the bead. Then you start to wrap your chenille. Leave a little bit of space between the bead and the chenille to tie off your head. Cinch it down. Clip that off. You take your hackle and you start wrapping it. This is palmering the hackle, and I like to do my hackle wraps pretty close together to make a nice big bushy woolly booger. And wrap. Then you take your thread and start tying that off.